I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the seat. I hope you hatin' get to do the same.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go here in New Orleans.
Fight, 97. Come on, ready?
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Saints first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
On the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
15 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
They'll stick with him again. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Another Saints.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Number 5. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go now. Black, 95. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. 50, green, hut.
They'll go with him again. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Ready?
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready, break. 22, Price, 97. Ready.
That's out quickly to Pittman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's to the right side. Up by the crowd. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Cardinals.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the one.
It's third and goal.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38.
Here's a designed run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force point down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss.
To the goal line and in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Arizona. His fourth TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Spike, 60.
Back, tighten up, tighten up, tighten
Come on,
up.
set. Black, 95. Set.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
The ability to
line.
be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11-12 on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Pinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pick.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a big gain for Arizona, and even 30 yards.
First and 10.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is, and in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll find his tight end, McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Set. Set.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Schrader's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Slide. 97. Ready. Ready. Drill. 52. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here through the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout As they'll stop it with
First
17
down,
seconds to
and goal
go
to go.
in half number 1. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Extra point by Little is good.